Hey guys, I think it was time to revisit uranium spot price, and I wanted to show you some cycles that I've come across. I have data from 1980, and whoever, my listeners on YouTube and everywhere else, if you guys come across uranium spot price uh, historical data that's beyond, way past 1980, get in contact with me or hit me up on Twitter. I'd like to get a copy of that so I could do some analysis. But either way, I got from 1980, and I wanted to show you some few things. One of the reasons why I am so bullish on the uranium sector. First off, the biggest cycle I have within this data set is the 313 cycle. As you can see, the cycle is up. It bottomed here, and now it's going to be going up. Well, we haven't even gone then. This is the biggest one I have. It technically bottoms out somewhere around November, December, and then it goes up. But you can see that from here, 2016, we stalled, and we're making higher highs and higher lows. The next one will be the 174 cycle. And you can see how it fluctuates. Nothing really happened here. You kind of just went sideways, but it was up, and it was down, and it went up, now it's down. And this one timed it really well in regards to the low on 2016. And ever since then, it's just been up. Now, this 174 cycle tops out somewhere around 2024 on January. Long term. So you have the 313 and the 174 are both, the cycles are up. If you get a little more fractal, there's one cycle of 103. You can see there's more, peak and troughs. And this one bottomed out on 2020. You can see the big spike, pullbacks, big spike here, somewhere around 47.40. This one tops out around 2024 in February. The next one will be the 80th cycle. And as you can see, there's a little more fractal. That one bottomed out somewhere around 2017. The low came in 2016. It topped out here. And this cycle now is down all the way to March 2024. So this is the oddball one. Out of the 313, 174, and the 103, all those cycles are up. The 80th cycle is the one that is negative. And then the dominant cycle is the 47. Very fractal, a lot of ups and down, ups and down. And even with the dominant cycle, which is the smallest one, but the one that has the most strength and, very promising in the statistical and the Bartels, it's up all the way to 2023. So you got one up 2023 and the other one on 2024. And one negative, which is the 80. So if we take the 313 and merge the 174, this is what you kind of get. If we add the 47, this is the composite. This is where we're at now. So from the highest one to the dominant cycle. Bullish. If we take the 313 and just had the 174 and the 47, still bullish. So either way, it's bullish. Now, if we take the 103, put the 47 in there, and you can see that it's still bullish. If we take the one that's negative, the 80, add the 47, it's still bullish till 2022 of November. Even having the negative one with the dominant, it's showing that it's going to still be up until maybe 2022, next year. Let's see. Let's add the 103. Yeah, you can see that it's still up. So that's the 103, the 80, and the 47. Take the 47 and the 103 and leave the 80. So what I'm trying to say here in this clip is that the cycles, especially from the higher time frames or the higher spectrum, are bullish going into next year. So prices are reflecting that. So I just want you to stay focused and don't lose hope and faith that everything is projecting with probabilities that prices are going to go higher. Okay, in this chart right here, I have an Elliott wave count, and it's indicating that this is a wave 3, wave 4, and that we are into a wave 5, which I'm assuming will take out wave 3, if that's the case. Below right here, we open it up. This is a dominant cycle I added, which is the 47. You can see that it's projecting higher. We blew through all the moving averages, and this is possible targets of resistance, 57.10, or, it could just stall a little bit. And we're at right now at 47.80, somewhere around there. Also targets I have, which already blew through it right there, 51.50, and then at a bigger time frame or bigger projecting target, once it pushes through higher there, will be anywhere between that 71 and 76.68. 76.68 all the way to 72-ish. You could say 72. We take that out and just put our fib here. You can see that we're right at the 25%. I'm measuring it from the high to the low of 1850. 47.93 is going to hit the 25%. And once we hit center of gravity, will be that 77.76. So it's just right above. This is where I'm expecting long term will eventually hit this target, this price level. And then from there, whatever happens, happens. But this is the target I have for uranium spot price. Right there is a sweet spot. It could continue going higher. It definitely is going to do a wave 5. But I figured just give you some targets. But it's strong and cycles are up, so they're behind the projection. And so far, everything is looking good. So this is the master chart right here. What I wanted to show you is that it looks like uranium spot price wants to retest that Fukushima high. That's where the major resistance is at 65 and change. But you can see that it broke through this wedge and is projecting higher. If we add, let's see, where is it at? If we could add the Gann square, you can see that right now we're hitting resistance. That's a strong level. But if we could blow right through it, that's going to be the next target. And this right here, which lines up with the 77 I've been saying, which is the center of gravity right here. So that remains to be seen. Now we use some of the cycles I use here with the relative strength setting. You can see that these are the cycles that pop out that have more influence. And we do a composite of that. Although it's not perfect, you've seen that it's projecting higher into 2024. And a lot of things are kind of topping out on the first, clip of cycles I showed you, somewhere around there. So we have a long way to go, and that's why I'm bullish until we get there. I think, every opportunity you could get where you could get the stocks and the miners and the producers at a discount, I think it's a great opportunity. If we minimize that and add this simple, not this one, right here, you can see that it's a projection going also into 2024. So that remains to be seen. I'm not going to say it's going to go up here and then just drop like a rocket, but that the cycles are going to turn. So I think that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to kind of do a quick update on the uranium spot price. So far it's looking good. You want to say things are influencing it, going higher or not. I just know that the time is here, and that's why things are going in a direction. It's not going sideways, not even going lower. If it's going higher, making higher highs and higher lows, that means the turn is in, and we just have to wait for all these things to take place in regards to the nuclear reactors and all that. That's all going to be unfolding as we go. But the cycles are up, prices are higher. We're probably going to crash course with Fukushima high of 65. Producers and everybody going to be happy. You're just going to see a lot of good news coming out until we get to 23, 24, somewhere around there, where the cycle tops out. And, we'll take it one day at a time. So I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on uranium spot price.